So I'm watching brutalism video and I see this pop up. Y'all see what it says in the right corner. How many times are we going to go through this? How many times are we going to talk about this? Skill gap. We've been talking about this shit every year. 2K22. Oh, it's going to be a skill gap this year. 2K21. Oh, it's going to be a skill gap this year. 2K20, 19, 18. Listen. Whatever they're talking about, don't believe them if it has the word skill gap attached to it. Just don't. And I'm not saying the skill gap doesn't exist. What I'm saying is whatever they present to you that the skill gap is, whenever they decide to talk about it, don't believe it. Because we'll get into the game and we'll play the game. And then the majority of the people who maybe don't enjoy the skill gap, who maybe think it's too difficult, they'll complain. And rightfully so, because they are the majority. But they'll complain and 2K will change it. And then one YouTuber will complain and his fans will get behind him. And then 2K will change it again. So by the end of the year, this skill gap that y'all are talking about is not going to exist. I'm not even sure about what that even means. Because the same people that talk about skill, not this guy, I don't even know who this is. But the same people that talk about skill gap are the exact same people who will make a million videos. Oh, how to do this, how to speed boost, how to curry slide, how to do this and that. First of all, there's not going to be any skill gap until speed boosting is gone. That is a super unrealistic part of this game, and y'all just kept it in just because. That is what kills the online experience right there. Speed boosting. And because I know how to speed boost around the fucking court and do all this goofy shit, and I can't keep up as a defender, is that what the skill gap is? Learning how to speed boost across the court? Because that's what it seems like. And we got all these dribble guys and dribble tutorials. That's what messes it up. That's what messes it up. And we talking about, oh, every time a defender reaches, they lose a bar of this, a bar of that. Bruh. Defenders are not the problem. It's these offensive players that zigzag, that dribble up, then dribble back, to do all this and do all that, and they seem to lose no stamina whatsoever. So when he said a lot of people are going to struggle this year, if a lot of people are going to struggle, they're going to change it. That's exactly what they're going to do. 2K want to change the game when the fucking YouTubers say change it. So of course, if a lot of people are struggling, if a lot of people are finding the game, they do it every year. Why? The skill gap discrepancy, the skill gap, listen, because people have it really confused about what a skill gap is. A skill gap is not, let's make the game unintuitive and let's make the game difficult, and then whoever gets it the best, that's where the skill gap exists. I was able to grasp the concepts of this game more than you. Shit, my bad, y'all. I was able to grasp the concept of the game more than you. So that means I'm better than you. No, that's not what a skill gap is. Especially in a sports game. A skill gap is you give me simulation basketball, and whoever knows more about basketball and combined with the better stick skills is going to win the game. That's what skill gap is. It's not, let's put as much useless bullshit in my game as possible and let's see who gets it quicker. That's not what that is. Skill gap make the most realistic game as possible, make the most simulation game as possible, and whoever knows more, make knowing something about basketball mean something. Make play calling mean something. Make having stick skills mean something. And I'm not talking about zooming. I'm not talking about speed boosting all over the court. I'm talking about knowing which way an offensive player is going to dribble and meeting him there. I'm talking about regular old good stick skills, not manipulating the game. That's where the skill gap comes in at. The skill gap is not like I don't get it. So we need to really redefine what that word means. Because what we've made it mean is just super incorrect. Now, this is what we need to do. We need to pay very close attention to Twitter, to what polls people put up, to what people say, and how they flip it. Because you can't talk over and over again about a skill gap and then make a video talking about these are the best dribble moves. Get past your defender every time, because that's BS. So skill gap, first of all, I don't even think about a skill gap because y'all not even defining it correctly. There will be no skill gap as long as, to these people, me knowing how to dribble like Steezo is a skill. And I love Steezo, but I love him more for the quality of the video he makes. Not for what he's doing on the court. That's not a skill gap. Not in a simulation basketball game. But let me know how y'all feel about this, bro. Let me know what y'all think. I'll holler at y'all later.